We had to think about what might work in terms of quantity of soundscape, what would work with a workshop. And by that time, we'd realised we'd be dividing the group into two. And so 6 soundscapes, 10 minutes each, seemed to work. We ended up with 3 for each group. I already knew that the headphones would be part of it. I was fascinated by the idea that people could choose whether you could see a difference between dancers on different tracks. And I knew they had to be obviously LED headphones with different colours so that I could sort of be watching and thinking, they're doing very different movements, but they're also on different tracks, or they're doing similar movements despite being on different tracks. They didn't have the headphones on much until the final day. And they built up the trust, they built up the techniques and the confidence, so that by the time they got to the stage of putting their headphones on, they weren't completely thrown. And initially, yes, they were sort of more responding immediately to what was in the headphones and not looking at the other people in the room. But by the time we got to the Thursday afternoon, they amazingly were able to both listen to the soundscapes, respond to that, and still connect. So with the person next to them, and the way they worked together in sort of trios, everything was improvised. So watching them was fascinating, and get a sense of them both connecting with sounds and with each other.
I've really enjoyed the soundscapes because they are the main stimulus. Without the soundscapes, we couldn't do any of it.
With the sounds of nature, I found myself almost becoming an animal, a bird, an insect. When I hear music, I want to dance, I want to move. When I see art, I'm often inspired to move. So as soon as that sound comes to mind, or comes into my ear, into my brain, there's a whole landscape. I'm transported to another world.